Okay. So, ma'am, can you tell me how to improve my communication skills? Because I want to improve my communication skills on that language.
Okay, so communication skills, like you want to speak English or for
Yes,
what? Basically for
I want
the
to. Yes, yes, ma'am.
mm, okay, how long have you been learning this language?
So now, I have learning this language from past 3 months, and I'm regular on that language. So yeah, it's a very helpful for me because nowadays I'm working on this language, so it's a really great for me.
Mm-hmm. So it's been 3 months that you have been learning English,
Yes,
especially speaking part,
yes, yes, ma'am.
or you just started it, speaking part. You just
Yes, ma'am.
started, or it's been 3 months?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So before that, were you able to speak English 3 months ago?
No, ma'am. I don't able to speak English, but
Okay.
right now I'm able to speak English.
How are you able to speak? Tell me first.
And so yeah, I want to tell you when I started my English journey. I saw a application on internet and I was download and its name is CV AI tool. So I'm doing practice on that platform and it's a really great and I'm doing practice regularly on that application.
Mm-hmm.
So and yeah, right now nowadays I also do listening practice and sometime I do reading practice, but speaking I do daily speaking practice.
Okay,
And
that's the way you can improve your communication. Now you
yes,
started speaking, and it is the
yes,
main part of communication. Like communication means what? Speaking to someone or having conversation in this way. Now you started already. Now is this your first conversation or you have already completed?
no, this is my first
It's your
conversation with
first
you.
conversation.
Yes,
Okay. So this is your first conversation. So it's natural that you are nervous, or it's natural that your conversation is not that much as you think or as you want. Right? It will take some time. Gradually, you will improve your communication by practicing by the time. If you are practicing every day in this way, like today you have connected with me, try to
yes,
connect
ma'am.
with others also. If you will connect with others, you will, day by day, you will practice speaking. People are asking you question, you are giving them answer, so gradually you will improve. You have to take action. Hello, you get stuck, you got stuck. Yeah, now you are visible. Okay, let's start with introductions once again.
Okay, ma'am. So I start my. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity to introduce myself in front of you. So my name is Dev, and I'm from Haryana in Gurugram. And
Mhm.
currently, I'm learning graphic design, and I'm pursuing my graduation in my second year. And I also learning this language. That's all about me. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Okay, so you are learning graphic design or you are a graphic designer?
No, I'm not a graphic designer. Right now, I'm learning graphic design.
You are learning.
Yes.
Okay, do you like graphic design?
Yes, recently I made a logo for the gym and my client is happy and he appreciating myself and work also. So it's grateful for me.
Hmm. Like which type of logo you make?
Like if someone give me suggestion like this kind of logos we want, so I can work on that.
YouTube related also, thumbnail making and
Yes, thumbnails.
like website
Uh,
making.
yes, ma'am.
These things you are doing and you are interested into graphic
Yes, ma'am.
design. Okay, that's great. Now you are in second year and you are also learning graphic design and also learning English. That's a great thing that you are doing because it's very important in our graduation time. We should explore ourselves, right? So
Yes,
that's amazing. That's an amazing, I would say. And keep going on, keep practice, learn English also as you are learning these days. So as you asked me about that time communication, right? So it is your first
yes, ma'am.
conversation, okay? So today is your first
Yes,
conversation. and on video call, I think so. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. That you took action for the speaking. Audio call, whether it's audio or yourself or video call, whatever it is. But you took action.
Okay.
You practiced with yourself in the beginning. And secondly you started making audio call, like having audio call. Then third, today you are connected with me for video call. So this is also third step, you can say. First step with yourself, second step is audio call, third step is video call. So now
Video.
today you did that, you took action. So this is the right way to improve your communication. First, you have to be strongly set your mind that you are interested to are a communicator. Like you want to be communicator, right?
So, ma'am, for learning English, is there any grammar? Grammar is important for learning English or not? In your opinion?
Yes, absolutely. Grammar is important because once you learn grammar, you will not make mistakes. See, I'm not telling to learn only grammar, but during speaking time or while speaking, when you are speaking, now you started speaking. Well, like you didn't learn speaking, that would be a little bit difficult, but you have already learned speaking part.
Yes.
Now try to observe where you are making mistakes and like grammar part, that which is important for you. Try to learn, try to understand model prepositions. This all the things are important in grammar. So of course grammar is important for the speaking. If you don't want to mistake, then learn grammar. So as I was also learning English, that time I was not focusing on grammar, but yes, I used to watch videos of grammar, but I was not focusing. So I learned like that way, watching videos, listening part I was doing. So when I was started like when I started recording video call, conversation video, that time I saw I was making mistakes. Still sometimes I make mistakes, and it is natural. Sometimes it happens. In Hindi also we make mistakes, right? In
Yes,
Hindi
ma'am.
also we don't know, we we make mistakes actually. This is reality. So in any other language or any language we make mistakes, and native speakers also make mistakes in English. Okay. So the it's a simple thing, but yes, if you are making too much mistakes, then you have to learning grammar. You have to learn grammar. Yeah. The grammar is important.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. So, yeah, nowadays you got 10,000 subscribers on YouTube channel. So it's a very grateful thing for you, I think,
Absolutely.
because yeah, you do work hard every day, and yeah, it's a very good, I think.
I
So
can't
how,
believe
yeah,
sometimes that I have
now,
completed.
nowadays, yes, nowadays, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Why not? See, previously I was feeling not that much good because I was thinking that when I will speak English properly on video, when I will do everything. But right now everything is fine for me, and I'm doing my work. If I'm doing my work, then I'm happy. When I don't do my work, then I feel bad. Otherwise, everything is fine. Like if I'm getting subscribers, that is also fine for me because I did a lot of hard work there. Since the January, 1st January, I took target, okay, 2024. Once I completed my graduation 2023, October month, okay. So then I decided that no, 2024, I have to do some big thing. I need to take target. So as I told you, 2023 October month, I completed my graduation, and then 2024
Yes.
I started my masters also, and as well like what we can say, YouTube channel also. So I started January month, from 1st January. So from that time I'm doing continuously work, and I'm focusing on English, like it's complete about to complete 1 year. So even a single day that not left that I didn't think about English. Every day I think, like suppose maybe I was not active for English videos or talking with people or teaching, but English is just I always think in my mind, or I try to practice, or I speak every day. So with my like by myself, with myself. Yes, I practice. I try to speak because now I feel that this is my part of my life. You can say this is the part of my life. Yeah, English has become part of my life, and I have to speak. So it is about to complete 1 year. Like it's completed. I can say that December month, right? So it is completed 1 year. Now 2025 is coming. So let's see what will happen. But yes, 1 year completely. I think about English and I am devotee of English. I think so. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So what about you? I think you got my point. So many things I told you, so many things I shared with you. So this is the one video. It is enough for you to start your communication skill and speaking part English, of course. So you can do in this way and definitely will improve. And now you are in second year. So after completing your graduation you can also do so many things. Now you are doing your graduation. In which honors are you doing graduation? Which honors?
Could you please repeat? Okay,
Yes.
no, ma'am. I have taken subject in my graduation. It's a political science and history, and I'm from Hindi medium student, not English
Mm,
medium student.
yes, I
Yes,
know that. I understood. I'm also from Bengali medium student. I'm not from English medium, but in college life I took English literature, and that's why my journey started. I started learning English because I was not understanding literature, and it is quite tough for me. It was quite tough, and now I can understand. But although written book is very difficult to understand, right? Then
yes,
speaking
ma'am.
part is easier than uh, written book. It's quite difficult for me. So, but yes, previously I was not understanding at all. I was not understanding. I was not able to write properly, but I learned. So yes, that's how you can say. But my schooling completely I did in Bengali.
So, ma'am,
Yeah.
it's a difficult for you from the Bengali medium student or not? Because learning English, it's a very challenging for us.
Absolutely. It was so difficult for me. It was quite difficult for me because I didn't know even this is a language. I only knew that it is a subject because in our school days, what we have learned that it is a subject, and I was memorizing everything and writing in my
Yes, ma'am.
examination during my school. I didn't know, like even grammar part also I didn't know properly. Like teacher they were teaching. I don't know how they were teaching. I don't understand till now what they teach in school. What they teach about English subject I don't understand. I never learned from school anything. Like only I learned reading part which was happening. Like I was doing by myself. I was trying to read at home because I used to like English since my school life. Reading part was interesting for me because only one thing I could do in my school, that is the reading part. And looking that written book and writing and making good handwriting, that was my schooling time I was doing. And when it was coming examination, that time I was preparing and I was memorizing story novel like that way. And I was writing scene and thing we were getting, and scene and thing we were just finding and writing answer there we were getting in scene and thing. So
Yes, ma'am.
like that way, and I was like what we can say. I was just thinking that okay, maybe it can be happen this answer like in the fill in the blank. I was just thinking that okay, sensing. I was just sensing in the what we can say tukka lagana. I was doing tukka that okay, it can be happen in grammar article like a and the. मेरे मतलब अपने हिसाब से लगाती थी मैं. मुझे पता नहीं था उसका क्या फॉर्मूला है. Okay, and also like preposition were coming, article were coming, and also verbs. तो मुझे लगता था कि ed लगाना है वो मुझे नहीं पता कि वो फॉर्मूला है. But I was thinking that okay, it is maybe ed I will use like just tukka. So that's how I did my school. Okay, it was very bad, but yeah, I did a struggle in my college life, and I learned everything.
Yes,
I was practicing a lot with myself. Yeah,
Yes,
and
ma'am,
I
in
learned.
school days, yes, teachers they told they are told like they don't understand. Yeah, they are just teaching theoretical part, not focusing on practical thing. And
Mm,
practical thing is very important for everyone because how we can do so many things in English language, how to speak English, how to learn English. They don't give this kind of advice in school
exactly.
days. And
We don't even have awareness of English language. See, I didn't know about this is international. This is an international language. I didn't know. So, in a school we should learn and teachers should teach us about
yes,
language or at least some advice that we can get from teacher in our school days, Hindi, Bengali or any other medium. It's very important part, right? We never heard about English language. Only we understood, okay, this is a subject. We got grammar and all these things we do as a topic. And the grammar part we hate in our school days because we don't understand. We feel, what is this? Like math, we feel,
yes.
oh, it's like a math. But no, like
It's
it's
a
very easy. Grammar part is very important and very easy. And I feel interesting, quite interesting. We understand so many things in grammar. So it is interesting. As the interest way if you take, then it will be easier for you to learn. And also one thing we don't do, that is only we learn grammar part, but we don't speak. So it is lacking. And people say that, okay, I learned grammar although I can't speak. Because you are not doing every part, everything, every activity. Now, if you're reading or writing, listening, watching, now you need to think, you need to speak, you need to learn grammar part. Then only you will be do everything properly, or you will be become fluent, right? So I hope you understood what I mean.
yes, ma'am. I understood your point. And do you have any question for me? You ask me.
So tell me,
Maybe. Okay.
how how did you how did you understand that you need to learn English? Why started learning? Can you tell me in a brief manner?
As you mentioned that you need to focus on the grammar part, and you mentioned that speaking is very important here. We don't because we don't speak, so how can we learn English? And
Mm-hmm.
yes, and listening, you told me listening is very important because we also learn Hindi language from the uh, listening from the listening.
No, no.
And
Yes, you are absolutely right about this. But I mean to say that, like, why did you start learning English? This is I asked.
okay, what did you? So first of all, it's learning English nowadays. It's a necessity, I think,
It's
and
very.
it's very important for everyone. But and communication skills, yeah, when you go for interview, so your interview asks some question in English language, and
Mm,
on that time you are feel blank. Your mind is blank, and how can you manage that this kind of thing? So I think I want to improve my communication skills on that language, and it's a very yeah. And right nowadays I am very interested on that language. So yeah, it's a very grateful for me, and I
mm,
do daily practice. So yeah, I consistency. I manage my consistency, and I do practice for 30 minutes every day.
okay,
Sometime I do 50-minute practice, but every day I do practice 30 minutes.
okay. That's
As
amazing.
and listening, and I also do listening practice for 30 minutes. But sometime I reading and writing sometime. But my speaking practice and listening practice I do daily.
Okay. Yeah, it happens. Everything we can't do in a day. Sometimes we only speak, sometimes we only watch videos. But yes, try to practice any of them every day. That is important actually here. Yeah. So suppose previously what I was thinking, I was when I was in graduation, like when I was in first year of like college life, that time I used to think that I can't communicate like a YouTuber, and on YouTube I can't do. How can I communicate? I don't know how to speak. used to think about that. Like, in college life, I didn't speak with people that much. And I didn't get opportunity to speak in front of like people physically or stage performance. These things I didn't do. So I used to think that this is not my cup of tea. It is not made for me. I used to think that like communication and speaking part. This is I never thought about in my life that I would do or I will do. Okay. So, and I was thinking that, okay, I think speaking or how to speak with people, this is not my cup of tea. So maybe in my life, I will not speak with people, but I will sing. Actually, I love to sing. So I decided that at least if I sing, then I should not get, I don't need to speak with people that much in the sense of career making I'm talking about. So in my college life, I was thinking that let's make a career on my singing so that I will not I will not talk with people too much, so that I will just sing and people will like me, and I will grow in this way. I will survive my life. I used to think that, but when I realized that no, communication is very important, I have to speak, and mainly part is there, main point is there that you need to speak. Okay, just only main part or main thing is
Yes,
there
ma'am.
to speak English or any Hindi or anything. See, now you connected with me today and you are talking in English. But if I talk with you in Hindi, although you will be not that much confident because you don't do. And we
Yes, ma'am.
need to learn this gradually, and it is the process of learning communication, speaking part, and what we can say for the learning skills, any skills. It takes time, and it is the process of learning, and we need to do that practically. You
Yes,
can't read books, like if you are reading books and you will be communicator, a good communicator, or you will be a good speaker. No, it is not going to happen. We have to take action, and that is just speaking practically. This is the answer that you are already doing. Okay. So that time, as I told you, oh my god, just a minute, someone is calling me again. All right. So I was saying that when I realized that no, I have to speak, and I'm learning English these days. In my college life, I also started learning, as you are learning these days. So I was also learning in my first year. From first year, since first year, I'm learning. I have been learning. So now I've completed my graduation, and I'm doing masters in first year. So that time I was saying myself, I have English language and now I'm learning this language. So why not? Like I have to speak. Like there is no option. I want to learn this language, and if I feel about myself, no, I don't want to speak with people like a communication kind of things. Communicator, become a communicator. It's not my cup of tea, as I was thinking. But once I learned English language, automatically it came to me like a speaking part. And gradually I was speaking to myself. I was speaking audio call as you use these days. I was also using some platform and audio call. In that way we practice, right? And then I came across within like 5 2 months ago, within 5 to 6 months I started making conversation video like this way, and approx 100 plus I made. And now I improved my communication in this way
yes,
after making 100 plus videos. And I I was speaking a lot English. So I'm more comfortable than Hindi or like any other language, Bengali or anything. If I speak English, I feel amazing. Like I feel more confident and more satisfied with English language. When I speak, if I talk about in communication, English language is great for me. But when it comes to speak Hindi or that time, I don't too much. I don't do too much. Like at home only I speak. But when it comes to talk with a stranger, of course we feel nervous, and I feel also bad or nervous or like lack of confidence, right? So this feeling comes in our way. It is reality and it's nature. It's natural. So that's how I improved myself. I created so many videos. I spoke with a lot of people and I talked on video call. Previously, I created environment, talking, speaking like conversation videos. this way having conversation and upload it on social media. So I gained confidence and I learned communication in this way. Practically, I did. Not like that, I'll tell you, okay, try to learn hand gesture, eye contact. These are very important. Of course, it is important. But main thing is there when you will do practically, when you will take action, when you start speaking with people. That is the answer. Automatically, you will learn how to get your fluency or how to communicate with people, and eye contact, hand gestures, body language, everything you will learn gradually. But main part is speaking. Just speak up
Speaking.
with everybody every day. It is the I would say this is my personal experience and I shared. In this way, I learned communication. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. So you are doing lots of things nowadays, and how can you manage that this kind of things?
It's quite difficult to be honest because like I have to manage and I like to manage. If I don't do anything, I feel very bad and I feel that oh my god, what I'm wasting time. Why I'm wasting time, or why I'm not doing anything. I should do something or the other each or like every time entire day. So that is actually main thing that I do a lot of things, because if we think that no, let's just enjoy, then we don't want to do. But yes, if I think about myself, no, no, I have to do something or the other all the time, because the empty mind is just very bad for me. I don't like to bore, and even I don't feel bored because I have to do something or the other. Like I do. Mostly I do. Like I sing sometime. I am listening songs sometime. Like if I'm free, then I sing. I listen songs. So and most of the time, like I teach English also, and I'm into English. I'm so interested into English. So I watch videos of English. Still, I watch a lot of videos in English. Sometimes podcasts. So I never feel bored. I don't know people how they say that they feel bored. I don't feel, to be honest, because something or the other I always do. So in this way, like if I don't do anything, but what I do, I'm watching video in English only. So I improve myself also. Like listening part is very important every time. Speaking part and listening part both are important. So I usually do so. I never feel bored about that. And yeah, teaching offline and online both, it is quite difficult, but I managed some. Like I'm balancing everything because I'm also studying still in master's degree, right? So study part is also important for me, but it is quite difficult to manage studying masters. Okay, I don't study properly. This is little bit feeling bad for me. I don't feel good about that. Why I'm not studying always, I feel, because I don't get time. Like entirely just I do English and English and English but I feel that no, what happened about my study? I'm teaching people, people are learning from me, but if when it comes to my study part, I'm not doing properly. So this is little bit not good for me. I had to do. Apart from that, everything is fine. I'm managing. Yeah. All right, that's enough for today. Thank you so much for connecting. Today we are wrapping
Okay,
this.
ma'am.
I really
So it was
appreciate the way you are talking. You are more confident enough. You don't need to think about that. Just only just like with me, you are talking. You had already started conversation with me. So this way, start with others also. Then you will automatically improve your
okay, ma'am.
communication. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you so much. It was a nice meeting to you. Have a great day, and thanks for connecting with me because I'm very curious connecting with you, and I'm
Yeah.
waiting like. Okay, ma'am.
For a
Thank you
long
so
time.
much. Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right then. Bye. Good night. I think it's
Okay, bye.
night.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am. It's nice.
Mhm.